Alright guys, today we got an interesting video about a few products. So we're going to get into them and get into the shave. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to Mike's Double Edge. Like I said, today is going to be an interesting shave video because we have a few products to talk about before we get into the shave. A couple of them really good. A couple of them maybe not so good. But that's what this channel is about. Shaving and reviewing products. So let's get into it. One, I did get a brush. Went to a local store. One of our stores had a brush. It is, can I find the packaging? No? Well, shoot. Well, here's the packaging. Alright. So it is, I don't know if you can all see it. Bass brushes quality. So all it says on here is 100% pure premium natural bristle shaving brush made in Germany. Okay. So it doesn't tell you what type of natural bristles. So I had to go on the Bass website and I found it. It's the Bass SB6 Jet Black shaving brush with natural bristles again. Here we go. What bristles? So I scroll down and it says boar bristles. Yeah, our shaving brushes use 100% premium natural bristles that help create a rich lather and lift hair away from the face for a more comfortable and closer shave. That's cool. But they could have listed right on the package that it was boar brush or boar bristles. But anyhow, let me turn around here. This is what it looks like. So I did try this on a couple products last night just to see what it would do and what the products would do on my face. I didn't do a shave last night, but I did want to test the products. This, look at it's actually quite cheap looking. I mean, there's hairs going everywhere. Yeah, there's hairs going everywhere. It doesn't really go back to its natural form once it dries. I don't know if that's how boar is or what, but it did come with its own little stand. Apparently you can tape to the wall. I don't trust that, but it's nice to have. So, do I like it? I mean, I only tested it. It might need some time to break in. It probably does. But we'll see after a few shaves if I truly like it. It did kind of feel nice on my face. But that's about it. I think their product description on their box is a little misleading. But here's the next one. It's from the same store. Right here. Badger shave soap. So it's 85% organic ingredients. Whatever that means. Navigator class. Shea and aloe. Now this stuff is interesting. This is what I messed around with last night. I'm not a big fan of this. And after I used it, I looked up videos on it, and people had the same problems I had. So once you get the mix right, I mean, it will lather in the bowl. It will lather very well. Here's what it comes in puck form. There's the puck. It does say Badger in the middle of it. So it lathers in the bowl nicely, but it doesn't spread well in the face. And if you can get a nice lather on your face, it starts dissolving. To me, I didn't feel it being very slick for me either. So I actually did have in mind to go into our local barbershop and getting sterling. But they lost out on money that day because they were closed. Because the guy decided, which is fine, he's furthering his career, decided to close for 2 days out of the week to go to barber school for a couple hours out of those 2 days. Which is fine, like I said, he's furthering his career, I get that. But update your stuff on Google maybe, because it said you're open till 8, and we rushed there to get there. But hey, so yeah, and when we have to get stuff is when we have the money, and we had the money. Now we can't spend too much more because my sister's coming down in a few days, which I love because I don't get to see her very much. So we have to save some money for bills and food. So right now this is what I'm going to have for a while, which is fine. But that's not all the products. Next, which doesn't give you a rich, full lather like shave soap, but when I tried it last night, I actually liked it. It was super slick. So it is Cremo Shave Cream Original. Do I sound like a salesman yet? 90-day supply. While I did get it to lather, a cream lather, thin lather, it took like here, put some here, put some here, and it finally got it to work with enough water. And it did work great. Like I said, it wasn't a thick lather, but when I did this, it was super slick, which is nice. So I do like that product. So I did get me a different, I kept the Nivea Shave Balm, of course. I'm keeping that. There's times I want to use that. But I did get me something else. Brute. Do like the smell of this. We went to Target, so they didn't have very much variety. But should have went to Walmart. They had a little bit more variety, but that's fine. Brute, I do like the smell of this, so I'm gonna give this a try too. It wasn't that much. So the next thing, don't laugh, is this. I don't know if you recognize this at all. It actually collapses in on itself. So if you see, once I do this, some of these are cut up. I did that on purpose because those teeth or whatever were really high. So I had to cut them down about halfway so it didn't wreak havoc too much on the brush, but it gave it a nice part to aerate the soap and stuff, which this did make a really nice lather. But here's what it is. It's not a shaving bowl. This is a slow feeder collapsible dog bowl. So I seen that and I'm like, well, I have nothing at home to make a good, everything we have is super slick. So we got this. It works. It was like $16.99. But once you cut those shorter, it works great. So if you don't feel like ordering anything offline or online, like I don't like waiting for shipping. So you go to your local pet store, find one of these, get it, cut them down, and it works great. Highly suggest it. Plus, it's got this, and it comes with a carabiner, so you can literally. Ooh, it's got some suction. That's cool. Ooh, it's got a little hole, so you can hang it on your wall. Put it flat. Flat, I said. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. There we go. There, get in there. Well, after you fight with it, there we go. It went flat. So yeah, just put it flat and hang it on your wall if you want a shave bowl. You know, works until you actually can get a proper one if you want. But yeah, that's all the products right now, which I found that worked pretty well, and I thought it was pretty funny. But when it comes to the prices, I think the Brute was around $5 to $6 range. The brush in the store was $21.99, and it came with the stand. On the base website or whatever it is, it's, what is it here? $26.95. Not sure if it's worth that price. But they have other shave brushes on their website that are really more expensive. But yeah. And the Badger soap was just over $11. So that's one of the reasons why we got it. It was a budget. And this is a budget channel until maybe later. But yeah, today we're not going to use the shave soap. We're going to use that later. But we are going to use the Cremo. I do want to try that. And I won't be testing a new blade today because with this new product and stuff, I don't want to use a new blade and blame it on something else. So I'm just going to use a blade I'm familiar with. So let's get this going, shall we? I'm going to get some warm water going so I can soak the brush though. Should have had that going while we were doing it, but that's alright. It does absorb water really well. You have to give it that. Alright, pop you in there. Whoops, there we go. So while that's soaking, I don't know if any of y'all use this Cremo before. They have a mint version, which of course it gives you a cooling sensation. I didn't get that. So I got the shave, the regular formula, which almost smells like a cream, of course, but has a slight citrus tone to it, which really smells good, especially when it's on the brush and on your face. So I'm gonna go back to cold water. I'm not gonna use that bowl, I'm just gonna face lather. I'll see if that will bowl lather later on. Not in this video, of course. So forgive me if this video runs a little longer because of all the stuff I was reviewing at once for you and talking about. But yeah, I find this stuff kind of interesting. Like I said, a few I like, or a couple I like, but that shave soap I don't recommend. But I do still plan on getting Sterling. Our barbershop has Sterling and what is that brand? I forgot. But I'll probably remember it throughout the shave here. And forgive me if I forget a lot of things because I have CRS, If any of you know what that means, leave a comment. Kind of funny, my dad always used it. But let's get this shave going, huh? Water my face. Move my phone before it gets drowned. Turn it off. Thank you. All right. All right. Open this up. Put a little bit on this. There it goes. Get my brush a little more. Put more water in there. Ah, it's on my shirt. There it goes. Put a little bit more on. Just a hair. Get on there. I hear the bubbles popping. This stuff kind of dissolves a little bit too, but not as bad as that shave soap. I don't know how thin this is supposed to be, but my shirt keeps trying to wipe it off my neck. No, got on my shirt. Last night I had a little bit thicker, but that is slick as shit. All right, let's try it here. Get my razor out. Oh, I did try and lather the, yeah, it's starting to dissolve on me here. It's one thing I don't like. It didn't really do that too much last night. Maybe I need to readjust the mixture or something. That's probably what I need to do. So I'm going to use one blade that I'm really familiar with, and that is the King C Gillette blade. I'm gonna put a little bit more on here. See if I can get a little bit more creamier here. Yeah, it doesn't dissolve as bad as that puck soap, but it does dissolve in this form. But we're still going to use it, give it a try. Get some up by my sideburns here though. And that could be the brush not helping it either. I'm not sure. Alright, here we go. Even though it's thin, it does kind of clog the razor a little bit. Alright. Not bad. Now I'm gonna do a second pass though. Let's try something else here. Let's go like this. Ooh. That feels good. That feels a lot better. Cat's trying to get in. Stop being sloppy. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. You can't come in right now. Alright. Now it's time to go against the grain. Or across the grain. Sorry. My hand's a little slick right now. Oh yeah, that's really slick. Slicker than the first pass. Alright, so I gotta go this way. Okay. Ah! Fine guys, I just dropped it. It's fine. It slipped on my finger. Still really slick. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, guys. Let's get this through. Okay. Alright. Rinse off my face here. Yeah, it feels really good. All right, now for the burn. 'Cause it will. Not bad though. Not bad. But yeah, that was everything, including the shave. I still have stuff in this ear. But yeah, that was everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me definitely to use that shave soap, put a thumbs up in the comments, or just say yes for the yes shave soap. But yeah, that's it for now. It's at 30 minutes, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good day, and see you on the next shave. Bye.